Logo is a graphic mark to promote public recognition. From the paper mark on Chinese paper in the 8th century to the commercial mark we see these days, they are all logos. A good logo should achieve these two goals: good content and good shape. Since logo is designed for specific people, organization, and institution, it should contain certain content to show its uniqueness. The content could be the name, the industry, management philosophy, or development goal of the organization. A logo has more content, is more unique. Mind mapping is a good way to help you connect various contents properly. Sometimes, it's not easy for people to understand the meaning you put in a logo. An open book could be mistaken as a seagull. That's why you should consider the recognizability of a logo. A logo may not be easily recognized or remembered if it is just a raw image. The shape of a logo should be examined and refined over and over again so that it becomes simple and clear enough. No more, no less. There are many ways of composition which help you design good shapes. For example, symmetry, repetition, rhythm, contrast, rotation, difference, reconstruction, gradation, texture. When it comes to the shape of a logo, we should talk about the relationship between black and white. We can also say yin and yang. A logo has fill area and blank area. The fill area is the part that has color or content. You can call it black area in black and white logo, whereas the blank area can be called white area. There is no logo has only one part of these two areas. The black and white affect each other and depends on each other. It is only when the black and white reaches a proper balance, the logo has an ideal shape. Everything has its own energy field. When two energy fields become too closed, they stick together and cannot be separated. When two energy fields are too far away from each other, they become separated and cannot form a whole. Only when the two stay in proper distance from each other, the energy reaches a balance. They won't repel or stick with each other. Instead, they form a great energy field. So when the distance between two black areas is not enough, the shape of a logo will be sticky. When the distance is too much, the structure of a logo becomes loose. When the distance is proper, a good logo is formed. We can also check the relation between black and white with a view of Chinese feng shui. Suppose there is airflow inside the logo. When the air flows and reaches every part of the logo smoothly, you will feel comfortable. If the white area is not enough, or the white area is completely closed, the airflow will be stuck inside. It is probably a bad logo. The content and shape together determine the quality of a logo. If you get 30% of content, you should do more in shape to get the rest 20%, and vice versa. Of course, the best logo design achieves very well in both content and shape and gets 100% of a good logo. It takes more effort than opening the computer software and clicking some buttons to design a good logo. It is a process combining perceptual and rational thinking. It takes more effort than opening the computer software and clicking some buttons to design a good logo. If you don't have any ideas when you get to the computer, you will easily fall into the fixed pattern of the software and make an average design. If you don't control the computer will control you. To design a good logo, we'd better start with our most familiar tools, paper and pencil. You don't have to work in every detail on the sketch. What you should do is to draw as many logos as you can think of. The more the better. When you get a certain number of sketches, choose the best ones of them and improve them. You should improve them by the percentage over 70, because that will ensure you not be controlled by the software. With a scanner or a camera, you can import the image into the computer. Use the software to outline the shape. Usually, the result won't be ideal, since the details of the paper sketch are still rough. We can use the tools in the software to make the shape better. For example, to adjust the composition of the black and white area, change the random curves into geometrical curves and trim the uneven. Then, you will have a logo combining the perceptual and rational beauty. It is also necessary to constantly consider whether it violates the original intention. It's a subtle balancing process requiring lots of effort. Again, be careful not to be controlled by the computer and ruin a good design, since it is so easy to do a preset command in the software. The delivery form of a logo should be a digital file, which is operable and well organized. So we have to do some corrections before we deliver the final artwork. We have to consider whether the logo is still in ideal shape when it is scaled up or down. If not, we should do some adjustments. A logo should have color for convenience of application. Usually, a logo would not use too many colors. A logo with 2 to 3 colors is most common, but it's not compulsory. You can watch episode 3 for the usage of color. It is also important to consider the monochrome usage of the logo, because not every logo stays sharp and clear when it is printed in monochrome. When you deliver the final artwork, there will be other designers to use the logo or make some adjustments. If the file is not well organized, it will affect work efficiency, so we have to arrange the file, make it simple and clear. Although we use the image and shape to transfer the meaning of a logo, in many situations we have to use words to guide people how to appreciate and remember the logo.